Hello there and welcome to the Ghana Triathlon Federation's last event for the year 2016, dubbed the Kempinski Race Series at the Legon swimming pool on Sunday, 13th November. This represents a huge milestone for the young federation, as this is the 5th triathlon to be held in Ghana and the 4th Kempinski Race Series. From its humble beginnings in 2015, when the first triathlon event in Ghana was held, the GTF has become one of the fastest growing sports federations in the country. On the occasion of Ghana's 5th triathlon, 80 participants are taking part in the individual triathlon and the relay events. The course is made up of 600-meter swimming phase, a 20-kilometer biking stage, and a 5-kilometer running phase. We got underway with the individual athletes dipping into the pool at 7 a.m. to complete the required 600 meters. At 5-second intervals, the competitors began their journey. There were some familiar faces as well as some new ones, with onlookers cheering them on. Pierre Cardinal was the first to exit the pool before going through the transition zone to begin the biking stage. He was soon followed by the likes of Makchum Ofosu, Sam Papai, and Abdul Rauf Zakaria, who was the 5th person to exit the pool. Moments after that exciting opening, there was yet more excitement to come on the day in the relay triathlon event, which comprised of 11 teams. Each relay team was made up of a swimmer, a rider, and a runner. The traditional handoffs was a requirement in the transition zone. As clearly can be seen, it takes quite a lot to be able to complete a full course given the topography of the university campus. The battle is not for the faint-hearted. After a hard day's work, Ghanaian triathlete Abdul Rauf Zakaria blitzed a quality field to clinch victory in the individual triathlon event after crossing the finish line in a personal best 1 hour, 10 minutes and 40 seconds at the 4th Kempinski Race Series. In winning the event, Zakaria also posted the 3rd fastest triathlon time recorded in the country. Ghanaian athlete Tariq Mungani and Andy Brennan hold the 2 fastest times of 1 hour, 9 minutes 40 seconds and 1 hour, 10 minutes 39 seconds respectively. Zakaria, who took 3rd place in the inaugural triathlon event in Ghana in March 2015 in a time of 1 hour, 80 minutes and 26 seconds, showed tremendous improvement this time around, particularly in the running phase of the event. He came home 2 minutes ahead of his closest challenger, to wild applause from the team spectators at the finish line. Following in second was Sam Papai, who recorded 1 hour, 12 minutes, 44 seconds, while Pierre Cardinal took 3rd place in 1 hour, 30 minutes, 40 seconds. Meanwhile, Anne Bissakon came first in the women's individual triathlon in 1 hour, 29 minutes, 26 seconds, followed by Valerie Falconeri Falgon in 1 hour, 38.13 seconds, and Ayoa Afrifa in 1 hour, 53 minutes and 16 seconds. But there was yet more to come. The biggest applause for the day was reserved for the 4th female competitor in the individual triathlon, Shaniqua Isuma, a first-year student of the Lancaster University who braved the odds to swim, bike and run the full course.
All right, so we're going to have to speak to the individual today who got all the applause. You know, she shows so much resilience to go through the course, swim, bike, and then also run. She goes by the name Shaniqua. And so, Shaniqua, thank you very much for this interview. Can you tell us your experience of today's event?
This was a lot more challenging than I expected. I came with full motivation, but after the swim, I was already tired, and I had to do the bike with all the hills, and I must confess I didn't train sufficiently enough, but it was still a lot harder than I expected. And then to see so many other athletes, come across me, especially on the bike, was a bit demotivating, but I persisted. I tried to finish it, but it was a great experience. I'd really remember this experience. I might take it on the next time. I'm looking forward to that.
So why did you take part in this? I mean, it's not an easy thing to be able to do all the 3 phases.
Yes, I was looking for a challenge, and I thought this was a good experience. I could swim, I could bike, and I could run, of course. So I decided, why not? Yes.
So you're looking forward to the next one, I guess?
Yes, I am, and I will probably train more effectively next time, and I'll go for the gold.
A strong relay team made up of top cyclist Isaac Saki, swimmer Daniel Lamte, and runner David Balami combined to win the relay triathlon event in a splendid time of 1 hour, 3 minutes 37 seconds. They were followed by the cowbell trio of Timo van Voren, William Nate and Dennis Pailisa in 1 hour, 7 minutes 36 seconds, while a GH Dolphins team of Cole Asifua Jackson, Nana Beyin Thompson and Bernard Nunu came third in 1 hour, 16 minutes 8 seconds. With the completion of the event, the 2016 triathlon season has effectively ended, with the Ghana Triathlon Federation announcing 3 competitive dates for the year 2017. After a very eventful day, the winners of the various events were handed their medals on the podium. Let's now hear the thoughts of the winners and also the organizers of the event, the Ghana Triathlon Federation.
So we have Raul Zakaria, the winner of today's individual triathlon. We've seen him here before on the podium. He's gone to Egypt to compete in the duathlon, and today, what a nice day for him to be able to win. Ralph, how does it feel to win today?
Well, it feels so great.
Tell me more about today's event and what you think made you win.
Basically, I think it's a swim, because normally that's my weak point. And from the last competition, I've really been working hard at it. And I think I've improved so much with the swimming. That's basically what made me win.
And then, can you tell me about the competition you faced? I know Andy was not here, I know Tarek was not here, but if they were here, how would it have been for you?
Well, I wasn't really looking at the individual involved. I was looking at breaking the time. So even though I came first, I'm happy because the time is reduced as compared to even the last competition. Even with Andy's time, I've beaten it. So that is the reason why I'm so happy. It's not just beating the individual, but if you beat the time, even if he was around, I'm sure I would have beaten him. Yeah.
So what next for Zakaria ahead of the next event?
I think it's going to be more of training and then hoping to really reduce the time further down. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so we have Anne, and she's a winner of today's individual triathlon for the women. And it's so exciting, to see people always coming on the course, doing their best, and then, trying to win the first position. There's been Samantha, there's been Genevieve, and today we have a new winner. Anne, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you.
So, Anne, can you tell us more about your experience of the course today?
Okay, so this is my second triathlon in Ghana. Okay, first time on the podium. So I'm very happy. Also very happy that this can happen in Ghana. Okay, and I think more is to come. So yeah, I really enjoyed today, in spite of the heat. But it was a very nice event today. Thanks to Tarek and everybody. Yeah.
How easy was it?
So it wasn't easy, huh? It wasn't easy at all, especially when it comes to swimming. For me, swimming is really my weakest point. But then, yeah, the riding and the running were okay. Yeah.
So you're looking forward to the next event already?
Definitely, February is the date.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So we have the man from Obuasi. He always comes with all the gold medals, the gold bars. He goes by the name Seydou Musa. Now Seydou is here today again competing, representing the Obuasi township. And we just want to take his views as far as today's event is concerned. Seydou, first, congratulations on another successful event. What do you make of today's event?
Yeah, I thank God for that. But I thought today the race was going to be between me and Rauf, but it couldn't happen. Yeah, I know some things happen for a reason. Yeah, I had an accident over there, but all the time I was able to finish the race. Yeah, I thank God for that.
You're looking forward to the next one, I guess.
I'm looking forward to the next. Yeah, I'm very determined. Yeah, I'm not giving up, and I'll keep on training and practice. Yeah, it's all about training hard. Yeah, I know with more training, I will be able to make it. Yeah.
Ralph ran a splendid time today, and it's a time that is more like, the best time we've had. And it tells us something that with more training, as you just said, you can do it. What do you make of Rauf and his performance?
Actually, he has set an example to me that whatever I have, maybe there's one or two things that I'll be lacking. But the one I have to make good use of it. Yeah, it's really important that you have to keep on training. Yeah, it's all about constant training, practicing. Yeah, Rauf has really done well. Yeah, it tells me that I should also keep it up. I can also, make it as he does. Yeah, we thank God for that. God should help him. Sure. We thank God for that.
Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Triathlon Federation, Tariq, and he is the one who does all the behind the scene, work, working on the times and everything, making sure that the competition goes on successfully. And we want to just find out his experience of today's event. So Tariq, this was the 5th triathlon in the
triathlon, yes.
And the 3rd
in the Kempinski Race
is a
Series,
4th,
which is excellent, which is really good. And we're just very grateful because it's not just me, it's an entire team. And we had volunteers from last time when ITU came and trained our staff. As you can see, just going around, everyone, like your tops, we have quite a lot of officials. And it's been amazing that everything from all the organization, the operations, everything went off very smoothly. Thanks to our sponsors, Kempinski, our supporters, Cowbell as well too. It's been really an amazing race of all of them. And we're very, very glad and very grateful as well too. So I think we've nailed it now. Yeah, we have everything in order.
tell us how different was today from the previous, 4 competitions you had?
I think given the fact that it's our 5th race, we knew exactly what we needed to do. So I know it sounds really boring, but in the first one, it took us about 2 hours to set everything up. Today, it took us about 45 minutes, so it's much quicker. At the same time, we're able to start on time because in the past we've had delays. We've had 80 participants this time around, which is great. And some of the schools who normally participated with us were not there. But even though it was the same as we had last time, we had new participants. We had the GH Dolphins joining us in the relay teams, which is amazing as well too. So we're working with other organizations like swimming and cycling and the training teams there to try and make sure that triathlon is a sport for everyone. And so that inclusivity and that sense of community, we've seen it really in this race, which is pretty incredible as well. So we're very grateful for that.
You were already telling us about plans for next year. How does it look like?
Yeah, so we have a lot of exciting announcements, and so we're going through a rebrand. We're going to upgrade our races, make them even more professional as well too. So it's the next step. Erasmus, you were there in our very first race. It looks very different to the way it is today. And I tell you, in a year's time, it'll be looking a lot better than this as well, too. So we're looking for a lot of upgrades. We're hoping that we have a couple of sponsors, that one person that will be able to join Kempinski will extend as well, too, which will be wonderful. And then our next step is to try and not just become a Ghanaian race, but become an international race on the international circuit. So we have big goals and aspirations. And we're doing a rebrand, launching a new website, online training, free for everyone as well, too, to try and get everyone interested in the sport. So we're hopeful that it'll happen early next year.
So, Bao, what is the significance of today's event?
Today's event is very significant in the sense that we've gotten more people, we've gotten better times. Now we're moving away from the leisure to more competitive type of triathlon, so that we should be able to compete at international level place. So now we are, instead of encouraging more participants, we are now encouraging more competitiveness of the race, so that we'll do it just like other sports.
On behalf of the crew at Liquid Sports Ghana and the Ghana Triathlon Federation, we say bye for now till we meet again in the year 2017.